The Moxie Cinema is bringing you a new slate of movies each month. And with me now from the Moxie is Mike Stevens. Mike, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Well, thank you for being here.
Always my pleasure.
Also, happy Victory Monday. Super excited about the Super Bowl.
Super exciting. That was super fun yesterday.
Yes, so lots of great movies playing over at the Moxie this month. So the first one is Turn Every Page. Tell me about this film.
So this is a documentary about Robert Caro, the historical biographer who wrote a book called The Power Broker and is in the midst of writing a 5-volume biography of LBJ. He's got 1 volume left and he's 86. And it's about his relationship with his longtime editor, Robert Gottlieb, who's been editing all 4 of those books. And they're kind of racing against the clock. And it's about the process of editing, but also about this relationship between these two kind of intellectual titans. Because Robert Gottlieb himself is actually this renowned editor in New York who was the author, who was the editor for Catch-22. It was originally Catch-18, and then he turned it into Catch-22. So just a great look at this kind of slice of the literary world.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I feel like we don't talk about enough how valuable and impactful that working partnerships can be. And so what do you think people really take away from this film? Yeah,
I think it's that there's this kind of invisible presence behind even the biggest works. There's always a team of people that are doing it. And you know that magic doesn't just happen. It frequently is done with help.
Yeah.
And that's kind of about. I think that's what I took away.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for that film. Another film you've got showing this month is called In the Mood for Love, and this is kind of an older film, right?
Correct. Yeah, from 2000. It's part of our contemporary Asian cinema series, and it is by Wong Kar-wai, who's a director from Hong Kong, and it is set in Hong Kong in 1962, I believe, and kind of this gorgeous film. I mean, it's just beautifully stunning visual. It's about these romantic longing these 2 elite people have in Hong Kong, both married but desperately in love with each other, and just a stunning kind of feast for the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, something I've always said, and I'll say it again, about the Moxie is the fact that you guys are able to display these international films is so special. So what would you say to encourage people to come and check out maybe one of these international films?
It's just so fun for me. One of my favorite parts of the job is to bring the world to the Ozarks.
Absolutely.
And so I would say, you know, don't be afraid. Frequently what I hear with foreign language films is I came to watch, not to read, but I just adore going to see international films because just to see how all the reality besides what's immediately in my front and backyard is one of my joys. And so that's what I would say, like, expand your world, expand your mind, come see some international films.
Absolutely. So this month, In the Mood for Love. Love that. Okay. The last one we're going to talk about is called Oscar-nominated short films, live action, and animated. Tell me about this. I'm kind of excited about this one.
Yeah. So this is short films that have all been nominated for the Oscars. They are in 3 categories. We're going to show all 3 of them. Documentaries, live action, meaning what you think of when you think of most movies, and animated shorts.
Okay.
And these range, you know, a collection of 5 to 6 films that are anywhere from 2 minutes to 37 minutes. And for me, anyway, it's a great way to explore a lot of different kinds of filmmaking in a short amount of time. You have 5 filmmakers working at a very high level, but they're all short. So if you don't enjoy it, wait around a couple minutes. You'll see the next one.
Yeah. Now, to clarify, these are films that are being nominated this year or in the past?
This year. These are all up. And also, that's the other secret. If you want an edge in your Oscar pool, this is the place to come.
Do you, is there one that's like kind of catching your eye that you think may take the win on Oscar night?
You know, I have not seen these yet because I wait I'd screener opportunity, but I wait to see it with an audience because I love it so much. And also I'm definitely going to see them because it makes a big difference seeing them when you go to that Oscar pool to be like, oh, this is the one that obviously stands out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, okay, also speaking of the Oscars, all the nominees were recently released. So who do you think might take Best Picture this year? I'm just curious.
I think it might be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
And that's kind of, it's a dark horse candidate, but there's some other ones that are kind of competing. I think Banshees of Inisherin and Tar are competing with each other, and that might clear the road for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And we have a lot of those on screen right now. Tar is on screen. We brought back Banshees of Inisherin, and All Quiet on the Western Front also nominated.
Perfect.
German language film.
Yeah, well, okay, I love that hot take. Thank you, Mike. All right, well, tell people where they can find more information online.
Always look at moxiecinema.com. Best place to find out showtimes and what's playing win, and why you should see it, or maybe why you should take a pass at it.
Perfect. Mike, thank you for being here. I always appreciate it. For all our viewers, go check out a film you wouldn't normally see over at the Moxie Cinema.